This rudimental etude incorporates the flam as well as the 5, 9, 13 stroke rolls and the single paradiddle. So it goes without saying that you have to have perfect flams in the previous exercise before you begin doing this rudimental etude. Let me give you a couple of practice suggestions as you go along the way. Notice that in the first measure I have 2 alternating flams with a rest between them. Now, I did this on purpose so that you could make sure that you're playing an upstroke on your grace notes, followed by a rest so that I can look at my hands and make sure they're in the proper position to play another flam. So the first measure, flam, rest, flam, rest. I should have that perfect stick position on each one of those flams. Now, another helpful hint is when you get to the end of the first line, there's a rest. Look ahead to the beginning of the second line. Notice that we start off with a left-hand flam. So when I finish my 5-stroke roll, I want to make sure that I lift up my hand in preparation for the flam at the beginning of the second line. So, going from the end of the first line, lift, flam. Then I've got my perfect left-hand flam. So here's what the etude sounds like with double stroke rolls at 90 beats per minute. Not very difficult at all if you've been practicing your rudiments on a daily basis. Okay, notice that I still have those 2 heights going on, a 3 to 4 inch height for all of my taps and interbeats, and a full height for my accent. That's important. You can also practice the rudimental etude using multiple bounces. I can do this at 110 beats per minute instead of double strokes. Here's what that sounds like. Very, very relaxed in between each one of those accents. Notice that I'm not very tense at all. Everything is very relaxed. So there you have it, rudimental etude number 5. Take your time, practice the flam. I didn't introduce much else on this whole lesson because I really wanted you to have a lot of time in your practice sessions devoted to perfect sounding flams. After you get your flams down and you learn how to do the 2-drum etude and learn how to read those note values and work up that rudimental etude, then you'll be ready for lesson number 8.